life, people. Okay, so it has been a while since I put out a video, like a month? It's been like a month since I put out a video, if not more than that. And I've just been like overwhelmed, people, overwhelmed. I've got, I've got work, I've got like my school, I've got Netflix time, all of that. It's just really hard to schedule time to really sit down and do a video, to sit down and do anything, really. I'm spring break right now. Actually, today's Friday, so it's pretty much over. I just have the weekend left, and it's it's a bummer. I've been trying to produce some stuff, and I just haven't had the time. It's like if I have the time, I don't have the energy, and if I have the energy, I don't have the time. This is like the most time and energy I've had in one sitting. I wanted to at least put one video out from this spring break, so that is what I'm doing. I am going to talk to you today about life. We all know life. We've all been through it. Some of us more than others, but we've all been through it. But I'm definitely a procrastinator, and it's been in the way. You hit something, like you stub your toe, or you hit your funny bone on something, and then all of a sudden you're just in just an incredible pain. But you try to play it off like you didn't really just hurt the hell out of yourself. Have you ever done that? Because I've done that. You're just walking, and it's just like, boom, I'm fine. But in your mind, you're like, that's kind of what I feel like I've been doing with life, just kind of pretending like it's not all getting to me, like it's not all suffocating me right now. And I want to do everything but what I have to do. I got a job that I don't necessarily enjoy and doesn't necessarily pay well. So I'm looking for another job, but with my availability and my schedule, excluding my job, with my school, it's hard to find another one that fits. So that sucks. In my school, it's just like, I feel like at some point, everyone gets to college and it's like the best thing ever, it's like the most exciting thing ever, then all of a sudden it's just I'm only a sophomore and I'm already just like, In the past, I've talked about Tyler Oakley, because he is like one of the top YouTubers right now. He is killing the game. Okay, he's out there slaying them. Right now, he's raising $500,000 for suicide awareness and prevention for the Trevor Project. I think if you can donate, you should. If you can't, don't worry. Look, I understand. But if you can, I think you should. $10, $20, whatever you want. $5. But to do that, I will put the link down below. It is Bre'ion.com/Tyler. And I think he would really appreciate that, and I would really appreciate that. Yeah, and if you do that, if you could comment on one of his videos saying that I sent you there, that'd be awesome, because, okay, so about life. I brought up Tyler Oakley because he has this little mantra, which I'll say this once, and then push it right out of your mind. It's a mantra from Nicki Minaj. I know. Basically, she had an interview with MTV, and she said something about not wanting to take the pickle juice. Tyler described it as say you go to a photo shoot or something, and you get there and have a $50 budget for the clothes, and the food that's set out, instead of a whole whole thing of food, is really just a plate of pickles. And that's it. She said she would walk right out. It's a question of is there anything wrong with that? Because if you want more from yourself, if you expect more for yourself, don't accept the pickle juice. Don't. It could be anything. It could be work, in school. It could be in your friends, your family. If you are, you're putting out all this energy. You are doing all these different things. You were trying to be. You're trying to put out quality. You're trying to be good. You're trying to excel, and there are all these other things, elements, people that are throwing things at you, that are keeping you from getting where you need to be, that are handing you pickle juice. Do not be afraid to cut them out or reprimand them, scold them, do whatever you need to do. Don't let anyone or anything hold you back when you know you can make it somewhere. There is no reason that you need to accept pickle juice. Whether you want to keep this exact sort of metaphor, there's an exact like analogy for it. It's still an idea I think that you need to carry within you because it can keep you in the right direction. There's a couple of mantras I try to keep in mind, you know, simple ones, nothing major, you know, no regrets. Okay, probably the simplest one, no regrets. It is 2 words, people get it tattooed as no regrets sometimes, but it's a serious thing because I have chosen not to regret things that I do. You know, it's much better to think, you know, I did that thing and that was bad, but at least I did it. I can accept that. But if it's something you didn't do, it's like, you missed out on an opportunity. You missed out on something. It's worse in my mind, you know? No glory in the process. And like, this is something I've also taken from Tyler, who he took from someone else. You can be working on something for 30 years. Okay, but if you never produce a product, if you never execute, if you never put something out there, there's no glory in that. Their process is moot. It means nothing. It's redundant. Don't say you're working on a book. Don't say you're working on an artwork. Don't say you're working on this or working on that and pretend that that is good enough. Don't pretend that the process is the peak of your process. Like, it doesn't make any sense. You know, you need to have something in the end done. As a procrastinator, I do have a lot of processes. A procrastinator on top of being an artist, and it's not a good thing to be at the same time. Finally, we get to my genius. There is no box. This is something that I definitely keep in mind, and I know that this is my own philosophy, and you may or may not agree with me on it. There is no box. There is no way for you to exist. You are just you. Don't be ashamed of that. Don't be ashamed of who you are. There's nothing wrong with fitting a stereotype naturally. There is nothing wrong with not fitting a stereotype naturally. There's nothing wrong with not fitting into a certain category of a person. There is nothing wrong with fitting perfectly into the category of a person. And any gray area in the middle, there's nothing wrong with that either. Okay, there is no box. There is no way for you to fit in this thing the society says you're supposed to fit into. If everyone could just be themselves in this world, if everyone could follow their own passions, if everyone could exist freely, do you know what kind of world? That would be interesting. These are the things about life that I think you should try to keep in mind. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video because I did. I missed this so much. Hopefully I'll be able to put out another video very, very soon. This is kuraikun. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/thekuraikun. Okay, put the other links in the description box below. And yeah, see you. Bye. I got a chair today. I got a chair. I just wanted to see, you know, I just wanted to be fancy. That was awesome.